It was just about time Senegal sends a message for the rest of the other African countries that have been complaining or that have been noticing the corruption among CAF individuals and also as the federation as a whole. I think there's a lot of things that needs to be done. For me, I think this was like one of the great tournament. I enjoyed it. Uh, there and there were so much things that were questionable, but I think somewhere down the line, the momentum of the tournament kept it going, and I would say overall, I would give it 8 overall. What we witnessed in that final, that I think that should be an eye opener to Mutsepe and whoever that's in his board. There's just a lot of stuff that he needs to sort out as the president, as the head of African football. There's so many things that that guy he needs to sort out. And uh, I would say, as much as it was a disgrace to African football and to the world that was watching, football lovers that was watching that game, Morocco versus Senegal, and that Afcon 25. But at the same time, I think Senegal had every right to do that. Yeah, we can say Mane did the right thing also to keep the players in the middle of the park to see the game go through, which they didn't know that eventually they will lift up the trophy. But like Sabo Force, they were rooting for that. Since we seen the players coming back to the pitch, we were like, we wish that Edward Mendy saved that penalty, so that game can go to extra time. In extra time, that's when Senegal they will have a fair chance. Morocco also have a fair chance to win the tournament. I like what that referee wanted to do. I kind of felt like that was way, way, way too much. What we could have witnessed, because that simply means that Morocco is going to be given that trophy in a silver platter. Because even the first half or just the final overall, there's so many calls that we felt or we saw that they were just leaning towards Morocco. Probably the pressure from the crowd, we don't know, or the pressure just overall from the North African countries as usual from these referees, whether they playing Afcon or they playing Champions League or CAF Confed. You can just see the referees. I don't know if they're being intimidated or there's just something behind the scenes that we don't know, or there's just a brown envelope somewhere down the line. But honestly speaking, I think Sadio Mane and Senegal saved the whole lot of Africa when it comes to this corruption of CAF. As usual, we will see, but I think most definitely they're going to find Senegal, the coach, for him instigating that the players must leave the pitch. Uh, the Federation of Senegal also, I think they're going to do something about it. But definitely CAF, I don't think CAF is going to go at the referee, look at the decision, what led, what transpired to that. But we can already see that that whole thing is just going towards Senegal being fined or the coach of Senegal being fined, whatever the case may be. But somewhere down the line, Senegal, as it stands right now, is in hot water with Mutsepe and the board of CAF at large. We can never run away from that, and it was a little bit of a discomfort to watch. But I think to me, that was one of the greatest things that Senegal sent a message to them that if you don't do anything about it, we're gonna do things on your behalf of CAF, because there were so many complaints each and every single time the CAF anything with CAF, Champions League, CAF Confed, Afcon, there's always going to be a chaos. But they didn't see that one coming, getting to that extent. But yeah, great way for Mane to say goodbye. Like he said, this is his last dance of African football. He will be the 12th man behind the team to support them going forward. As much as Koulibaly said he wish that he can play maybe one or two with them again, I think they still need his leadership skills into the tournament, uh, into the bench, or just into the squad. I think they still need money to be around them. Uh, Great shift from the Moroccans, as much as they didn't play to their full capacity or their full potential. But I think they also gave in a lot of shift to fight for that trophy. There are so many players that I personally thought that they were trying to raise their hands that they do want to host and win the tournament. The guy that played at the back that was wearing number 18, top notch. The striker that came in that's playing in Turkey, number 19, top notch. Uh, their captain, as much as he did that, also there with Mendy, some crap that he wanted to do with the fans. I don't know if it was the pressure from the fans or it was just those mind games where he took Mendy's towel, whatever that he was doing. But put that aside, I think Hakim had a great game in that game, especially in the extra time. That guy, he tried to push the team to go forward. But yeah, other than that, I think it was great to witness another masterpiece of African football. And hopefully, from here, we grow, we learn, and we also respect Afcon or we respect CAF competitions before demanding respect from the other continents because we are more focused that other continents should respect the Afcon, whereas we Africans, we don't respect the Afcon. There are so many things that Mutsepe needs to do and he's board for us also to be keen on respecting Afcon football or CAF football. Let's see what transpires after that. We'll see.